Hi yogis, and thanks for joining me this evening for another Yin Yoga practice. So today we're going to be exploring different asanas for the spine, and we're going to be holding them for a little longer than usual, and it's going to be a very relaxing Yin Yoga practice. I'm actually doing this one before going to bed tonight, so thanks for joining me in unwinding after a long day. So we're gonna go on our backs to start off, and we're gonna get into banana pose. So we're gonna lift our hips and we're gonna shift them to the left, walking our feet towards the right, and then we're gonna bring our arms above our head and walk our upper body towards the right as well, so that from above you would look like a banana. From here, we're going to take the left leg and cross it over the right heel as to have a deeper stretch onto our sides. So from here, just close your eyes and just allow that stretch to circulate the energy throughout your body. Yin Yoga is all about holding long poses and letting your body do what it does without resisting. Yin Yoga for me has always been a great way to clear my mind and my thoughts at any point in time during the day. It's something I enjoy doing, and I'm happy that you guys joined me on this class today. Just surrender to the sensations that are going on into your body right now. Yin Yoga is really about letting go and not trying to control what's going on, either on the mat or in your life. And we can slowly uncross our left leg from the right heel. And from here, very gently, we're gonna be lifting our hips up and shifting them to the right. Walking our feet this time to the left side of our mat and crossing our right heel over the left one. We are joined today by my two beautiful dogs, Kashi and Luna. Hopefully they'll behave throughout this class. It's truly amazing how Yin Yoga always brings me back to a sense of peace and calmness. It really lowers my stress level, and ever since I started, makes me enjoy life a lot more. Today's class will really be working on the spine. If you work at a desk or work mostly seated throughout the day, this is one of the classes that you will see the benefits immediately afterwards. And from here we're gonna uncross our right leg, and we're gonna slowly make back our way to neutral. So in Yin Yoga you want to do everything very gently because you're pulling such different ligaments and connective tissue in different directions, so you don't want to rush anything. From here, we're going to bring our knees to our chest, and we're going to be rocking to the seated position. Just like this. We're going to bring our legs backward and come on all four. And we're going to do a bit of cat and cow. So on the inhale, we're going to round our spine. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck our belly button in. So on your own time, just do this very gently. Inhale, come up, and exhale. Round your spine, tuck your belly button in. A few more times. And try to see how slow and gentle you can do this. Taking the time to feel everything that's going on in your body and your spine when you do this. And coming back to neutral, we're just gonna wiggle our body from left to right, looking behind every time, just to move that spine in different directions. Now bringing our big toes together behind our back, we're gonna sit on our heels, bringing our knees wide. We're going to be folding forward to come onto wild knee child's pose. So from here, you can have your hands extended to the front of your mat like I'm doing right now. Or since we're in a yin class, you can really bring them backwards and allow your body to just follow what gravity's doing. So this position is more of a relaxed one, and the other one gives you a stretch in your shoulders. Feel free to try the one you deemed necessary tonight. So this is a really good position to align our chakras, which runs from the base of your spine, your sacral bone, all the way up to the top of your head, your crown. And from here, we're going to bring our palms by our shoulders on the ground and push ourselves back up. We're going to bring our knees back in. And this is where we're going to come to the ground into Sphinx pose. So bring our elbows in line with our shoulders, planting our palms on the ground. We're just going to offer our spine this gentle stretch. Try to appreciate the peace and calmness of taking the time to do something for your health today. Yin Yoga has really taught me to slow down and appreciate these little moments of peace and quietness. Something I wasn't able to do before. Makes you learn to be patient with yourself and to observe your thoughts instead of reacting to them. So calming, even my dogs are sleeping tonight. Listening to my little waterfall in the corner. Now we're going to be moving our palms in front of us a little wider than shoulder width apart. Planting our fingertips firmly into the ground, we're going to push up. Offering an even bigger stretch in our spine. Remember to breathe and send that breath to the tight areas of your body, healing them and offering them the release they much needed today. Today we're exploring these long holes into stillness, observing your thoughts and what your body is doing, and just letting go. I find the more you're going to let go of things that are bothering you in your life, the better off you'll be. And that's a power that we all have. So just let go and enjoy those beautiful stretches. Here, we're going to come down to our elbows and flaring them out, we're going to put our palms one on top of the other and bring our forehead to rest. Allowing our low back to relax and to release the energy to recirculate throughout our body. One of the single best thing you can do to improve your health is to improve your breath. Breathe in deeply through the nose. It's one of the greatest things you can do to improve your overall body functions. Air is energy. And without enough air, we're not functioning properly. So be more conscious of your breath and allow it to be more of something you control instead of an automatic shallow response from your nervous system. The more you're going to breathe deeply in your life, the better sense of calm you're gonna have throughout your days. So try it out. Conscious breathing. In through the nose and out through the nose. And from here we're going to slowly come out and make our way back to seated position, bringing our legs in front of us. We're going to bring our right heel inside our left thigh, coming into half butterfly pose. We're going to be walking our hands forward, getting that stretch into our spine and into our hamstring. So just find your edge and hold it there without forcing anything. And we're going to slowly release this position to offer it a variation. So bring our left elbow just above our left knee, holding our head. We're going to bring our arm above just to offer a stretch to our side, supporting our head with our left arm. Trying to look up, aligning everything if you can't, or as much as you can. For me, this is really tight, so my form is not exactly perfect. But it doesn't really matter because the stretch is there, and it's by working through it that I'll get to perfect form. And we're going to come out of it to go on the other side. So bring our left heel into the inside of our right thigh. We're going to go into a half butterfly on this side now. So walking our fingertips until we find our edge, and then holding it there and breathing through the position to gain extra flexibility. And then on this side, doing the same again. We're going to place our right elbow just above our right knee, supporting our head. And bring our left arm up and above, trying to put everything in line to get that nice stretch on the side of your body. And we're gonna slowly come out of it. And this is where, if you have a block nearby, it might come handy. So we're gonna go all the way to our backs. And from here, we're gonna lift our hips up and place the block right on our sacral bone. So this is sort of an inverted position, where you're gonna feel the blood circulate and the oxygen getting back into your brain, offering a very calming sense of peace after all these stretches. And if you want to accentuate the stretch in your spine, and especially the front of the hips, which is really tight if you work in a seated position, you can just bring your legs flat onto the ground in front of you. If you guys don't have any props at home, you can go directly into Savasana, or just lying down flat on your back and getting into a meditative state. Breathing to clear your mind and get into that calming sense of peace before bedtime. from those of you who are in the same position as me, you can bring your knees back to 90 degree, planting your feet firmly on the floor, pushing your hips up. You're gonna move that block out of the way and very slowly come back down to Savasana for a final resting pause. So for those of you yogis that are following my channel, thank you. And for the rest of you, if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It's free for you guys, but it does support me on my side. So I want to thank you yogis for joining me into this class. And just hang in here for as long as you need, allowing all the sensations to circulate throughout your body, noticing how much better you feel now than before you started our practice tonight. Namaste, yogis. Until next time.